We got a Fox News alert for you right now. President Obama potentially changing the course in the war on terror, now admitting he's open to negotiations with Congress regarding the use of ground forces against ISIS in Iraq and Syria. And it appears the majority of the American people agree. The latest poll shows 57% of Americans support sending ground troops. Lindsey Graham, senator from the great state of South Carolina, joins us right now.
Thank you. That is good news.
It is good news.
We don't know how much or how many. He's open to it. Ball's yours in Congress.
Well, all I can say is that listen to Jack King. He tells you what you need in terms of a support element. Around 10,000 American forces. General King.
Oh, General King.
Yeah, the guy that appears on Fox who knows more about what's going on than anybody I've met. 3,000 is too many to be hostages, not enough to get the job done. So listen to the generals for a change, Mr. President. If you had embedded trainers at the battalion level with all the other support networks, you're around 10,000, and we'd have a really good chance of winning in Iraq.
Yeah.
So this is a move that we hope will take place, right?
No, the big
Real
thing.
compromise.
Yes, ma'am. The big thing for me is this our war? I hear a lot of people on other networks saying, I'm tired of fighting other people's wars. Well, ISIL is our war. They're a threat to us. The Mall of America, all these things that we're talking about maybe being hit by radical Islamists, they have us in their crosshairs. So it is in our national security interest, and I'm not going to outsource American security to mythical Arab armies.
So they're looking for Congress to get some type of resolution. The president now needs Congress to give him a resolution. We know he didn't like his first version.
Right.
Democrats on down, from Jack Reed on down.
Right.
So what's going to look like? What are you guys going to do?
I think it's doomed to fail. My authorization would be simple. Do what you need to win. Whatever you need to do, do it.
The president doesn't want that.
How many troops would you say?
Whatever is necessary based on sound military advice, not political talking heads. Listen to someone like General King. You know,
Who says 10,000?
Right. I don't want to send any more than necessary, but I want to win. The worst possible outcome is to take ISIL on and lose. That makes them even stronger than they are today.
Absolutely. As we talk about ISIS and ISIL and the people who want to kill us, this is coming at a precarious time because right now it's all about funding the Department of Homeland Security.
Right.
And a number of Republicans are saying, let's go ahead and cut off that money so that we can, finally get something done about immigration. You say this is absolutely the worst time to do that.
Well, let's see. Yesterday, the Department of Homeland Security Secretary said, be careful if you go to the Mall of America. What does that mean? Somebody should ask him, would you take your family to the Mall of America? I think our country is under great threat. There are more terrorist organizations with more safe havens, with more capability to attack the homeland than any time since 9/11. So not a good idea to shut down the Department of Homeland Security.
But you know it's in response to the president's executive order.
Exactly.
And a lot of conservatives say, stand your ground like Ted Cruz and company, and deny the president the funding unless there's going to be some amendments to that.
Bad strategy. The president's executive order clearly to me is unconstitutional, but the courts will decide that. Get behind the court action. The Texas district court judge ruled it unconstitutional.
Right.
Let's put all of our energy in supporting the court case. And for God's sakes, don't shut down the premier Homeland Security defense line called the Department of Homeland Security. If we do, as Republicans, we'll get blamed.
We're going to get some more about you and your presidential ambitions possibly when we come back. Is that okay, Senator?
Absolutely.
Great.
All right.
Stay with us. We'll be right back just after the break.
Take all day.
Before it's history, it's news.
Take a look at this. Carolina Republican primary polls have Senator Lindsey Graham with 15% of the support there, just slightly behind Bush and Walker. So does this make you feel as though it's a more secure decision right now to move forward?
Well, I'll know I'll do well in South Carolina. People have been very nice to me. Can I have a path outside of South Carolina, Iowa, New Hampshire? Is there a national security lane growing? I think so. I really do believe I'm very prepared to be president of the United States in terms of being commander-in-chief and dealing with the other issues like bringing us together. But the good news, Republicans have a lot of good choices to choose from this year. As to the vice president not showing up for Bibi Netanyahu's speech, that bothers me greatly. Mr. Vice President, I don't know where you're going and what you're doing, but to me, it is not nearly as important as to hearing from our best friend in the region.
More on the